Here's a GRE algebra problem. Let's take a look. If x is greater than or equal to 7, which of the following is equivalent to 4 over the square root of x plus 3 plus the square root of x minus 7? All right. So first things first, I just want to note this constraint that they gave us here. X is greater than or equal to 7. The only reason they really gave us that is to say that we're not dealing with the square root of some negative number. Because if x were, for instance, 6, we would get the square root of -1, and then you get into imaginary numbers, and that's not on the GRE at all. So we have this scary looking expression right here, and we have a bunch of scary looking expressions in the answer options. And there is a way to solve this question algebraically. There is. And if you really want to see it, feel free to comment, and maybe I'll make a follow-up video doing it the algebraic way. But in this case, we have a classic GRE scenario where there are variables in the stem and variables in the answer options, right? And when that happens, as long as we obey the constraints of the problem, we can just plug in our own numbers. So let's just plug in a number for x. Why not 7, right? That's allowed. I can plug in 7 for this one. If I plug in 7, right, then 7 minus 7 is 0, right? So I get 4 over, and then it's 4 over the square root of 7 plus 3, or 4 over the square root of 10. Now you can use your calculator on this test to calculate that 4 over the square root of 10, what does it equal? On my calculator, I think it was 4 over 3.16, and that comes out to 1.26 approximately. So all we have to do now is plug 7 into all of these answer options. And whichever one gives us 1.26, well, that's the winner. Well, let's get rid of a few right off the bat. I can't have a 0 in the denominator, right? 7 minus 0, so that's undefined. 7 minus 7 is 0. That doesn't equal 1.26. This is the square root of 11 over the square root of 3. Feel free to do that on your calculator. I forgot what it equals, but it doesn't equal what we want. The only one that does, and I'm zipping through this a little bit, is this one, right? 2/5 or 0.4 times the square root of 10 minus the square root of 0, which is 0. So I'll just say the square root of 10. And 0.4 times the square root of 10 does come out to that number. For more GRE tips and tricks, or to sign up for my online course, follow the link on my profile.